In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a profitable bag spec mining with just 7 simple steps. Are you tired of mining mainstream coins getting nowhere? Are you ready to discover undervalued crypto gems before they explode? Then this strategy is tailor-made for you. I'm going to dive into difficulty changes, liquidity checks, and how to time the market for maximum upside. Let's jump in. Welcome back to the mining cabinet. The first step I use is I go to Miningpoolstats.stream. This is a good site that lists not everyone, because nobody has everyone, but lists almost every proof of work coin. What we're going to do is look at proof of work coins. We're going to show you the active ones. We're going to look at their mining pools and most efficiently the current difficulty stats. Think of this as a command center. It can help you scout opportunities that a lot of people are ignoring. Bookmarket is going to be a go-to tool for the rest of this strategy. So once we're on Miningpoolstats.stream, what I do is I click on difficulty change. Now it's going to show, now it's going to be descending, and there's pretty much useless coins, useless data for usually the first 4 or 5 pages. What we're looking for is on page 4 or 5 or 6 where the difficulty change is dropped, let's say 70%, because if it's dropped more than 70%, it's probably a useless shit coin. So we'll go down here. You'll probably see some coins that you know, some coins that you don't, like Verge. Looks like it's kind of fallen off the map. There's no hash rate. Of course, Verge uses different algorithms, so the Blake 2S looks like it's still doing something. One thing we need to make note of, I wish Miningpoolstats.stream would lock the column headings. But the thing we're going to look at is difficulty change and volume. So this column here and this column here. So this column here. So the last column, and then it would be the one after the 7-day price change. And that's another column we will look at, is the 7-day price. So we're going to scroll down. Don't see anything here, so we're going to end up going on to page 7 in this example. And I've already looked. What we want to do, we don't want to mine the top 10 coins because people are just mining the hell out of them. And right now there's little upside because prices are depressed and the hash rates are high, so we need to go deeper, find the undervalued. Coins often have lower network activity, but there's your opportunity. You can stack a large bag while the difficulty is low and wait for the future price change, whether it's a halving, exchange listing, or a developer update. So once we get this sorted and we're looking, we don't want to just mine anything with low difficulty. We got to look at the current price. We can also use a site like CoinGecko, which, as you can see, I'm looking at BlockX. If the price is stable, or better, it's found a floor, it could be ready for a bounce. Avoid coins that have crashed completely with no signs of recovery. We're not chasing zombie change just to say we are billionaire of shitcoin X. We want potential rebounds with the real upside. That's how we make money mining. So again, like I said, I'm looking at BlockX. Let's look at it. So in the last 7 days, the difficulty has dropped 57%. The price has only dropped 8.7%, and we've got $58,000 of volume per day, which is, it's not Bitcoin, it's not even Dingo coin. It's a sizable amount. It's on Autolycos. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to look at the 7-day hash rate and the 24-hour trading volume or liquidity. You can mine thousands of coins, but if nobody's buying or selling, you'll be stuck holding a dead bag. You got to aim for coins with at least $10,000 in daily volume on reputable exchanges to be able to get rid of these coins, and if you want to sell them. Bonus points if they're listed on a central exchange like MEXC or Gate.io, ZegX, or non-KYC. That makes cashing out even easier when the price runs up. The next thing you have to do, if you don't have a BlockX wallet, we'll click on this. This gives us more information. We can see the difficulty has been steadily dropping. We can go to the hash rate history. Scroll down, you can see it's kind of flatlined. We'll close into the last 3 months. You can see in January it really fell off the map. It's still declining, but there's still 112 million in circulation. The market cap is $953,000. The average volume is $57,000, and there is 69,000 BlockX emitted per day, so that's pretty decent. So the next thing we have to do is find a pool and find a wallet. Now here's one thing that's interesting. There's only one pool left, which is kind of strange. I guess BlockX is a dying coin. This may not be the best example.
All right, so I was notified by Tourniquet Rules that BlockX has moved to proof of stake.
So this is the hand in the palm in the face part of the video where I realized that BlockX has gone to proof of stake. So I apologize, but I think the proof of concept is still the same. I thought about just starting over, and maybe I will still do this. This won't see the light of day, but I actually think it's kind of funny that I didn't do enough before I started making the video, and I'm almost completely done. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and post the video. And if you've made it this far, congratulations for sticking through, watching me set up to mine a dead coin, probably going, hey dummy, that's a dead coin, you can't mine it anymore. So once we've decided on a coin, we need to fire up a miner, whether this is a GPU mineable coin or a CPU mineable coin or both, and get it set up to start mining. I think the play here is to find a coin that you believe in, that you believe is going to pump, that you believe is going to do what Unitas has done, which is kind of weird, 178% and still 25% decline in difficulty. You find something like that, you could strike it rich. You could build a quick bag, and when the market turns, you could cash that bag in and make bank. This is where this plan comes together. You have to stack coins while the competition is low. This isn't about quick or current profits. It's about being early or being there when no one else is there. You want to build a bag before the next hype cycle. When the market comes back and everyone is chasing pumps, you will already be holding your bag full of these coins, but you mine them at a fraction of the cost that everybody else is getting them when they become the coin of the moment. Well, that wasn't my best attempt with this fiasco with BlockX, but you get it. The concept is the same. I'll probably do a follow-up video in the future with a better coin example. But if you found this strategy helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to the mining cabinet. Drop a comment with the coins you're spec mining. I'll be covering more spec mining setups, some hidden coins, and some profitability guides weekly, so don't miss out. Until next time, keep the rigs hot and your bags cold. Catch you in the next video.